Hello students, how are you all? So today we are going to start the new chapter number 15. The title of chapter number 15 is Biodiversity and its Conservation. Okay, see, in the title of this chapter, two words are there. First one is biodiversity and second one is conservation. Okay, so in this chapter we will learn about the what is the meaning of biodiversity and the types of biodiversity, category of biodiversity with different types of example, and why the conservation of biodiversity is needed. Okay, so different type of aspects will be there in this chapter, and remember that this chapter having total 6 mark according to your board examination. So this chapter having total 6 mark, so one question of 3 mark and 3 MCQs will be asked in the board examination, and we will follow the same method of easy language notes for this chapter. So now we will go to the notes. Okay, see, the title of chapter is the biodiversity and its conservation. So total marks will be 6, one question of 3 marks and 3 MCQs will be asked for the board examination, and there are so many questions, more than 100 MCQs are there in this chapter. Okay, so now see, we will start with the first topic of this chapter, and the first topic of this chapter is the introduction. See, first point, if an alien from a galaxy, means outside the earth, were to visit our planet earth, he would surprised because of the diversity of life. Okay, so what is the meaning of first sentence? See, if suppose an alien, and you know that the alien from the outside of earth means from a galaxy, were to visit our planet earth, then he would be surprised. It means alien would be surprised. Why alien would be surprised? Because of the diversity of life. You know that the so many different type of organisms, so many different type of species are there in our earth. So he would surprised because of the diversity of life. Point number 2, it is also possible that not for an alien but for humans are also surprised because of the rich biodiversity of the living organism. So not aliens but we all humans are also surprised because of the different type of organisms. We know that the different type of organisms are there. So you know that the marine life having different type of organisms, as well as in mountain different type of organisms are found. In freshwater ecosystem different types of organisms are found. There are so many varieties of birds are there. Okay, and there are so many variations according to their beak as well as feet found in birds also. Now see, point number 3, the common man would find it hard to believe that. It means common man is not going to believe that more than 20,000 species of ants are there in earth. Okay, so we know that the ants are there, but in this earth, ants, if we talk about the ants, then there will be more than 20,000 species of ant. See, more than 20,000 species of ants are there. So underline 20,000 species. It is the one-liner question. Now see the point number 2, 3 lakh species of beetles. Beetles are one type of insect. Okay, 3 lakh species of beetles are there. Now see point number 3, 28,000 species of fishes. See, more than 28,000 species of fishes are there. Okay, and now see point number 4, nearly 20,000 species of orchids are there. So point number 3 is the most important for the MCQ here. Different 4 informations are there. Okay, so you will remember all 4 numbers and the name of organisms. Again we will revise the first 3 points. See, point number 1 is about the diversity of life. Point number 2, alien as well as humans both will be surprised because of the biodiversity of living organism. And point number 3 is about the some examples of biodiversity found in our earth. Okay, and 4 informations are there. First one is about the ants, more than 20,000 species, beetles 3 lakh species, fish 28,000 species, and orchids nearly 20,000 species. See, there is some difference between the species of ant and orchids. For ants more than 20,000 and for orchids nearly 20,000 species. So the first page is completed here. Now we will talk about the next page. So many ecologists and evolutionary biologists have been trying to understand the significance, means important, of such diversity by asking important questions. So here so many questions are there. Which are asked by ecologists and evolutionary biology. Okay, so now we will try to give answer of this all questions. So first question, why are there so many species in this entire world? Okay, so first question again, why are there so many species? So the answer will be like this: because in this earth different type of habitats are there, means different type of ecosystems are there, and different type of food materials are also available. And you know that the where food as well as shelter will be there, then it is easy to live for particular organisms. Okay, so because of different type of habitats, different type of ecosystem, and different type of food materials, because of the presence of all basic needs, so many species are found in this world. So the answer of question number 1 will be like this: because of the presence of basic needs, so many species are found in this entire world. And now if we talk about the second question, did such great diversity exist throughout Earth's history? It means if now we are seeing the so many different type of species, so the question is, this greater diversity exists throughout Earth's history? No, answer will be no, that great diversity did not exist throughout Earth's history, because you know that the at initial stage of the Earth's formation only autotrophic organisms are there. You know that the only cyanobacteria were there on Earth, but by time we can say that different type of organisms will be there. Okay, see here, by time period different types of species are formed, and it is also possible, see, it is also possible after 10 million or 100 million years so many new species will be formed. Okay, so it is also possible after so many millions of years so many new species will be formed. Okay, now if we talk about the third question, how and why is this diversity important to the biosphere? Okay, now we are talking about the biosphere. Just remember that biosphere is one type of largest and global ecosystem. So see, answer first point, we know that the biosphere is one type of largest and global ecosystem of the world. So many living organisms are living in this particular biosphere, and all living organisms having significant role. It means all living organisms are playing their significant role in particular biosphere. And it is also important to note here that all living organisms are interconnected with each other. Now let's talk about the some examples. For examples, we can say that if we talk about the producers, and you know that the producers are autotrophic according to mode of nutrition. Producers are able to prepare their food by themselves with the help of process photosynthesis. But it is important to note here, producers are able to fix atmospheric carbon dioxide in a particular ecosystem. Okay, so see, producers having significant role. If we talk about the bacteria, and you know that the bacteria are one type of decomposers, and the all process of decomposition will be done by bacteria. So bacteria having also significant role, and thus we can say that each and every species means each and every living organism found in biosphere having on importance. So the answer of question number 3 will be like this. Now if we talk about the question number 4, would it function any differently if the diversity was much lesser? Okay, so what about the half diversity will be there? It means only 50% of species will be there, would be there. So yes, it matters. Yes, because of lesser diversity, so many aspects would be changed, especially species interaction will be affected. And you know that there is species interaction will be found in particular ecosystem. Some examples of this type of interactions will be commensalism as well as parasitism. Okay, so if the lesser number of species will be there, then the rate of species interaction will be lesser. So question number 4 is completed. Now if we talk about the question number 5, how do humans benefit from the diversity of life? Okay, you know that the human beings are always selfish. Just remember that human beings are always selfish. So what will be the benefit? What will be the benefit for the humans from this particular diversity of this life? Okay, since origin of earth, humans are dependent upon other organisms for food. See, remember that all humans means we are one type of animals. We are one type of social animal, but animals are heterotrophic according to mode of nutrition. So humans are dependent upon other living organisms, means humans are dependent upon producers for their food, as they are not able to do photosynthesis. If the greater diversity is there, then some benefits will be like this. Different type of food varieties will be there, different type of decorative materials will be there. And you know that we are using the natural resources, we are using the fossil fuel, we are using air, we are using sunlight, we are using water from the nature. Okay, so this is the answer of question number 5. So now all questions are completed, and now we will talk about this paragraph of introduction from the textbook. So in textbook there is only one paragraph for the introduction. See the first line: if an alien from a distant galaxy were to visit our planet Earth, the first thing that would amaze and baffle him, that would most probably be the enormous biodiversity of life that he would encounter. Not aliens, but even for humans, the rich variety of living organisms with which they share this planet never cease to astonish and fascinate us. Okay, now see, important words are there. The common man would find it hard to believe that there are more than 20,000 species of ants, underline, 3 lakh species of beetles, 28,000 species of fishes, and nearly 20,000 species of orchids. So 4 informations are important for numbers with 4 living organisms. Again, more than 20,000 species is equal to ants, 3 lakh species is equal to beetles, 28,000 species is equal to fishes, and nearly 20,000 species is equal to orchids. And now see the last concept. Ecologists and evolutionary biologists have been trying to understand the significance, means importance of such diversity by asking some important questions. And you know that there are 5 questions. First one is, Why are there so many species? Second question, did such great diversity exist throughout Earth history? Next one is, how did this diversification variation come about? Next one is, how and why is this diversity important to the biosphere, and would it function any differently if the diversity was much less? And last one is, how do humans benefit from the diversity of life? So the answers of this all questions are not given in your textbook, but the answers are here in the notes. So thus the first topic, introduction of chapter number 15, is completed. Thank you very much.